We were just filling up at the gas station, and he drove by and was like holding rev limiter and looking at us. And then he drove back by and he was holding rev limiter and looking at us. So then we hopped out and we were already going the way that he was going. So we went that way and we caught up to him at a red light, and then he was just rev bombing and then he turned and we thought that was the end of it. So we hit a side street and we were going about 30, 35, and me and my buddy were in the same lane. And then he flew in between me and my buddy in the same lane, going about 70, 75, and almost took us both out. And then he pulled over in front of us and was throwing his hands in the air and rev bombing. Then he passed us again and got in front of us, rev bombing and throwing his hands in the air. So we pulled over and we stopped in a parking lot. Then he came back by rev bombing and flipping us off with both middle fingers. So we followed him. Then he swerved at my buddy Gage and tried to make him crash. And then after that, he swerved at my buddy Kenny and tried to make him crash. We got stopped at about 3 red lights. At every single one of them, he held his rev limiter for anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute straight. I don't know how his bike didn't blow up. Then we got to 1 red light and he put his bike in neutral and the kickstand down, and he walked up to Kenny and started the fight with him first. And then that's when all my buddies joined because he put brass knuckles on when he was getting off his bike. After the fight was over, Kenny took off and the Harley rider followed him, and Gage and my buddy Easton took off after following him, and apparently they beat him up again, but I didn't get it on film that time because I wasn't there.